Hi guys! So when Jackson turned 6 months, we started giving him solids. And we started with just carrots, just cold baby carrots. And it really just got him the hang of just like sucking and just gnawing on it. He would never break off any pieces. He does have 2 teeth, but he'd never get them any chunks off. We started with that, and then we moved into raw and cooked things like bell peppers, zucchini, cucumber, avocado, just vegetables that we have laying around, and peaches and pears. And he's not really, he eats things, but he's not chewing things off. And we're not quite doing a full-on baby-led weaning. We're kind of doing a modified, like I will give him solid food to feed himself usually. But then I also am mixing in some purees also. And if you hear him, he's sitting right next to here playing with a bag of carrots. He'd rather play with the bag than carrots, of course. Anyway, so we're kind of doing a, modified. He's not fully on the baby-led weaning scale. Then again, we are giving him solids. My kids are playing in their playroom upstairs. Please forgive me, but I wanted to put out another video. So I am making baby food. I have a baby bullet, which I am in love with. This is my second batch of baby food. The first batch of baby food that I made was bananas and peaches mixed, because he didn't like raw banana, like whole banana, but he loved it mashed up. And what I'm going to be showing you guys what to make right here is sweet potato and pears mixed together. And I just gave him a taste and he loves it. So I'm going to go ahead and clean this out. I'm going to make another batch and I'll show you what I do with them and the process of how I got this going. Okay, so the first step I did was boil my sweet potatoes. I skinned them. I've already done this, so I can't show you. I skinned them and I sliced them into chunks and I boiled them until they were like total mushy. And then I just have a can of pears. I really wanted it for like the pear juice to add to it to sweeten it up. So I already made one batch. Here's my baby bullet. And so I took half the batch, and then this is the second half. I did sweeten the sweet potatoes with a little bit of salt and pepper when I boiled them. And this is with the water that it boiled down to. And the, like I just literally poured the potatoes into this bowl just to cool them. And then, so it's water, sweet potatoes, everything. And then I have my pears, and I used half of the can, including the juice. I think it was like 3 halves and half of the juice, and I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to stir it just a little bit, just to get some of that liquid down underneath. And then you just twist. You'll know that it's done when it's doing that funnel. Okay, so once you see that funnel, it's all done. And you take it out here. And then the cool thing about this is it has a little pour spout. So you take your lid. Now, I'm storing these in a couple different ways. I'm freezing some, and then I'm going to put, about a week's worth into the refrigerator, and then I'll put the rest into the freezer. The baby bullet, it comes with these little tiny cups, which are by far adorable. And then they have a little counter here that you can twist to put the day that you make it on. So today is the 16th, so I'm going to put a 6, so I know that this is good for, 5 to 7 days, so about a week. They say that you can make it for a week. These ones are going to be the ones that I'm going to fill, and I'm going to put in my refrigerator. So I'm just pouring it. Now, when I first started with him for the first couple bananas that I gave him, I only gave him a half of one of these. And he got to the point where he was not liking it. He wanted the full thing. So I am going to make full batches now. And so I usually have 6 of these. For some reason, I am missing 5. And these are still dirty. I had them soaking. I thought they were clean, but they're not. Okay, so I'll show you what I'll do next. So I have 5 of these. And then I've never done this before. This is what I'm doing. The baby bullet also comes with this. It's like a little ice thing, but it has places where, you put baby food in here to freeze. And then it comes with this lid that you kind of snap on. And then you can freeze these, so when you're ready to use it, they'll plop out, and you'll be able to plop them right back into here, and then defrost them. So I have 6 of those. So I should mention that I used about 3 sweet potatoes that, are about this size, a little bit bigger than your fist. So this is making 3 by 3 sweet potatoes and 1 can of pears. So, I'm also going to do these. I'm going to put these in the freezer as well. These little square containers I bought at Fresh and Easy. It was $2.50 for a 4-pack. And they are just little tiny square containers. And to compare size, they're pretty much the same. These square ones are just a little bit bigger, so I don't have them full all the way. So I will be putting these in my freezer as well. So I'm going to go ahead and rewash a couple of my containers, and then I'll show you everything that I got out of what I made. Okay, so out of 3 sweet potatoes and 1 can of pears, I got 9 things for the freezer and 5 things for the refrigerator. I got 2 weeks worth of food, which I probably spent under... I think the sweet potatoes were 4 for $1.99, so $2. They're about 50 cents a piece, and I used 3 of them, so it's $1.50, and the can was $1. So for $2.50, I got 14 days because he's only eating 1 thing a day of food. It's pretty darn cheap. Here's Jackson eating his sweet potatoes and pears for the first time. Made by Mama. Focus. Is that good, buddy?
Oh, buddy.
The lighting's a little better on this side. Yummy. You loved it. All right, so that's the baby food, sweet potatoes and pears that we made today. Wow. And yeah, let me know if you want to see any more videos on baby food and how I'm making it and what kind, or what other things we're feeding him along with baby food. Talk to you guys later. Bye.